Boom. All right.
We're back, baby. We're back.
Awesome.
What's up,
Awesome.
family? All right, we are live, guys. Let's give this a minute. Anthony, put your name up. Welcome, everybody. Just give this a few seconds while everybody gets on. Check a few things. Hold on a second. Everybody in the comments section, you're live. Let me say, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let me see if that's working.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah to the tap. Yeah, mommy. Thank you.
All right, let's get this thing started. All right, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Monday night, XLN Hangout, guys. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I know we've been away for the last 2 weeks, but it is good to be back, man. We've been on the ground. We've been doing traveling. We've been working hard here. So we apologize for over the last 2 weeks, but we're back, man. It's good to be back. Good to be back, you know, with everybody here. I haven't seen the guys below here in 2 weeks either. Haven't really seen them or talked to them much. So, guys, good to see you guys again. But if you're new to this Hangout, if you're new to XLN, if you are just coming here checking us out because you got an email or, you know, you were invited through a Facebook event, welcome, welcome. So sit back for the next 45 minutes to an hour. We're going to tell you who we are, what we're about, what we do, our systems, you know, and our opportunities and our community, most importantly. So sit back, get something cold to drink, and enjoy, all right? We're going to share some good golden nuggets with you. So with that, I'm going to pass this over to my partner, Bruce. Brucey Bruce, kick it on off there. Kick it off there.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. You know, I want to welcome everybody as well to the live Extreme Lifestyles Network Google Hangout. It has been a while. We've been away for 2 weeks. We've been really busy. You know, we did travel out to Utah. We were checking out an opportunity that possibly we were going to incorporate in the system that we declined to. You know, I've been underground a lot making some videos for the new system that we're going to talk about in just a moment, the SMS marketing system for National Wealth Center, and that is just about ready. You know, the process and everything that you do online really takes a lot of time, and you're always learning something new. You know, we created XLN for the average marketer, you know, for the very reason that most people struggle to market online. And the reason for that is, you know, there's a lot of information out there online that can be confusing. It was confusing to us. It took Paulie and myself many years, you know, to finally figure it out. And we did, you know, we have all, as Paulie says, the battle scars. We struggled just like everybody else. Nobody just walks into this industry and becomes an instant success, and that's why we created this system. Because combined with the community, the system, the marketing system that we, and systems that we utilize and tools that we offer, and traffic, you know, this creates a more duplicatable system for everybody to plug into, and that's what we have here on the table at XLN. And we lead with the community because, you know, without the community, you have no foundation. You don't have the support of the community. You don't have the third-party validation. When you enter our Facebook group, anybody that invites their leads into the group, there's always somebody there to welcome them. If you have questions, there's somebody there to answer them as well. It's something that Paulie and I just aren't capable of doing with the thousands of members that we have to answer all the questions on a daily basis. Literally, we'd have no time to build our business. We'd be answering questions, and that's why we put systems in place. And if you're marketing on the internet, you have to have a system in place. You have to plug into a powerful community that's going to support you and help you, which is one of the things that's you know, lacking on the internet. And one thing I could never find, I had to learn everything by myself. Nobody told me how to do anything, and fortunately I was able to figure it out. And what I knew was what we put together with XLN. I knew that's what people needed. We needed the duplicatable system that you could just plug into, and it's going to make you look like you know what you're doing, because most people don't know what they're doing and they're trying to figure it out. And it's pretty obvious, you know, if you're have any experience online when somebody doesn't have experience. And what's going to happen is that person's probably not going to join you because they know you don't have any experience. They're going to join somebody that does have experience, because they want help as well. They may be experienced, but they need help because 97% of the people online are struggling. Why? Because this game of the internet marketing world and network marketing, it's not easy, guys. But if you apply simple steps that we have put in place here at XLN over the past year, the people that are applying them on a daily basis and religiously committing to these tasks and to the things that we teach and bring to the table and the tools that you have access to, have results. And it's period. If you're not consistent and you're not determined, you're not going to succeed in this industry. There are no magic buttons. This isn't a lottery ticket. If you want to make serious money, you have to market and work at your business seriously. If you want to treat it like a hobby, you're going to make hobby money. I've heard that for years, and until strictly this past year, we have diligently been working. I work night and day as long as Paulie and some of the guys here in the panel and some of you other members out there. We're constantly working, and that's because we know what it takes to build momentum and to keep that momentum, because as soon as you stop, everything stops. Your learning stops, your progress stops, your momentum stops. You're only good at what you do, and if you don't do anything, you're not good at anything. For the last few weeks, I've been underground, making a video for this marketing system that I talked about, and I'm implementing new techniques that I'm learning. So I'm learning as I'm going. It's not an easy process. It's definitely not duplicatable. However, when I'm able to plug it into a system that you guys can plug into, it becomes duplicatable. Okay, so you don't have to know how to create the things that we create within the system. It's all done for you. All the telling, the selling, the videos, the systems are in place. You just plug into them. Simple as clicking your mouse and adding, your username and sharing your link and purchasing traffic, and you're ready to go. You're off and running. You're in business, and it's as simple as that. If you had to duplicate what we do, that's not duplicatable. There's going to be a huge learning curve. It's going to cost you tons of money, like it's cost Paulie and I to do what we've done, over the past 3-4 years that we've been together marketing online as friends and as business partners, with the Extreme Lifestyles Network. So I guess I was going so long I didn't know where I was going with that, Paulie. But the truth is, what you do has to be duplicatable. So whatever you're doing, if you're marketing on social media, that's what you're showing people what you're doing. Anything that you do, people see what you're doing, and they think they have to duplicate that. Even in network marketing, that if you invite to your home and you get invited to a meeting at a home meeting, that you're going to have to invite to a home meeting. So people think they have to do whatever you're doing. And that's why we put a simple system in place so that you can see that you can do this. Because that's the first thing you should ask yourself when you're looking at anything is, can I do this, and how can I do this? And when you see the system in place and the process of the system that you're going through, looking at a business opportunity through a sales funnel, that is what you have to plug into, and all you have to do is just send the traffic that we provide and advertise on the internet to that referral link, and the system will do all the work for you, taking you out of the process, so that you aren't the person that is responsible for the success. The system is. So I went a little bit off course there, Paulie, but you want to chime in?
Since you're on systems, let's continue with that, because I could add something to that, and we could get into our community after our systems. But because our community is the #1 thing on our list that had to be in place first, besides the systems. And with the community being so important and so much effort going into that, we want to touch, especially to the new people that are here tonight, we want to tell you about our community. But since we're on systems, let's finish up with systems, because on the internet, especially if you're marketing businesses on the internet, it seems like you guys are probably seeing a lot more and more systems out there for like different opportunities too. All right, systems is kind of the way people market the opportunities on the internet because it does all the selling and telling for you. You know, it's duplicatable. Okay, it's back to that word. It's all about duplication. And let me go back like 2 weeks ago because this was an interesting fact because we were away on the West Coast and you know we got talking to quite a few people and I didn't realize. I mean, back in the '90s and early 2000s, you know, I was fooling around with network marketing and you know, and MLM companies and stuff like that. And, you know, you're taking your book and you go into a hotel room or you go into somebody's house. We call it belly-to-belly marketing, face-to-face, where you're recruiting your friends and your family and stuff like that. And then when I found the internet, you know, it opened up a whole new world to me, right? Which was a big, big learning curve. Took years and years to learn it. A lot of different softwares and stuff you needed to create and tools and you know auto responders and this thing called about building a list, which was the most important thing to do, okay, on the internet, which is still the #1 thing you should be doing on the internet or any business that you're trying to build is to build your list. But with all this going on and everything, when I got involved on the internet, I figured everybody was kind of switching and marketing on the internet. But man, I got to tell you, I went out to the West Coast and I was a little shocked and surprised to really learn of there's still a lot of people marketing belly to belly, the old-fashioned way. And it was like I was taken back a little bit and I was like, you know, there's the internet, man. You know, I look at it like, how many times could you go to your friends and family, right, to sell them or get them involved in an opportunity? Maybe once or twice, but that dries up real fast for you. But then what do you do to build a network marketing company, right? So I kind of just assumed that everybody was on the internet because with Facebook and everything, and you know, these belly-to-belly people, some of them think that they are marketing on the internet because of Facebook, and that's really not the case. You know, they may be building up big Facebook, you know, a lot of friends on Facebook and stuff like that, but that's what we don't really mean by like promoting and building a business on the internet because that's just social media, and it's not because the internet kind of marketing world is different. You know. There's systems, there's all kinds of different things all kind of different ways you could do it, right? But I was really fascinated about how many people are still doing belly to belly, and it was fascinating to me. And I got into discussion with some of these people, and it was like, you know, you got the whole world out there. Most of these opportunities are global today. They go worldwide. I mean. And I say, like, why aren't you, like, marketing on the internet, you know? And I found out a lot of these people, they're a little nervous or scared about it, or taken back, like they don't know about it, so they're kind of like taken back or scared about it, and I guess they hear too many horror stories or whatever is filling their head with this negativity of doing it that way. Is that, you know, they don't know how to. And I got to tell you, I sat back and I said, you know what? There's a lot of experienced marketers out there, right, that have been building their businesses belly to belly. And there's a lot of these marketers that when this SMS system comes out, when we release, is going to open up a whole new avenue for these belly-to-belly marketers to get them with us, right, and be able to give them a system, an SMS platform that does all the selling and telling for them, because they know how to text, right? Everybody knows how to text. So with this this technology we have coming for National Wealth Center and our SMS system, and whatever other companies that we join down the road, we're going to implement an SMS platform with it. But just imagine the experienced marketers you're going to be able to pull in with this SMS system because of how easy it is, how simple it is. These people won't have to be afraid or scared, or because they don't know what autoresponders are. We still have people coming in Extreme Lifestyles Network getting our email marketing system. And let me say this, the email marketing systems, there's still a place for that for certain different things. It's not, it's a little harder to work because you have to build up that relationship with them, and it's tough to do with email marketing. But with the SMS and text messaging platform, it's a lot easier, and these people are not going to be so timid to try and get into the internet now. So you have a whole marketplace out there of experienced marketers that have been doing this for years, that now you could get into your SMS system with National Wealth Center or any other of these systems, business ops that we're going to add later on, because of this easy platform that we're going to have in place. Because like I said, this SMS system that we're bringing to the table is going to do all the selling and telling and closing all the sales for you on total automation. So there is no learning curve. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to hold these people back, because they get a little nervous with the email marketing sometimes because of the autoresponders, and they don't know how to build that relationship. And we still have people coming in XLN right now. They don't okay, they think the system, because we have an email marketing system, that they go to the system and they get sales automatically. No, man, it doesn't work like that, okay? If it was that easy, guys, everybody would be doing it and everybody would be retired, okay? This building a business on the internet is about relationships, okay? Just like the belly-to-belly people are, right? They have relationships from the people that are joining them, okay? But the belly-to-belly is not duplicatable. Yes, there's a percentage of these people that make all the money, 3%. The guys, the leaders, the girls, the leaders on a team that could build a huge downline. But what happens to the people in the downline that can't do what the leader is doing? They get frustrated, they drop out, because they're not going to continue paying a monthly fee on something. So what happens to that leader? They're always finding people that they need, filling in the holes, as I call them, right? People drop out, they have to find some people. It's like doing double the work, and you're like spinning your wheels and never getting anywhere, okay? So this SMS system, even the email marketing systems that we have now in XLN, that solves a lot of the duplication problems, because network marketing is all about duplication. It's all in the duplication. In internet marketing, you need to build a list. If you build that, the money is in the list. The bigger you build your list, the more sales will come out of it, okay? And also, that protects you in case of a company goes under or gets in trouble or closes its doors, where you don't have to start all over again. You still have your list of customers, you still have your system, you just take out one opportunity, you plug in another opportunity, and you're up and running again, okay? There's no setbacks. So I just want to point that out, because that was something I learned, I knew it was always out there, but I didn't really understand how many people are still doing it that way. And I look at it like saying, that is so hard to build a company like that. In my eyes, maybe in their eyes it's not. But it is so difficult to build like that, and the duplication is not there, like trying to build a business on the internet, and especially trying to build a business with an SMS platform that we're gonna be adding here for one of our opportunities. That is something very powerful, guys. And when you see this funnel in action, you're just going to know it. You're going to know that it's going to get sales for you. You're going to know how it operates. You're going to see how it closes sales for you, and it's going to make your life a hell of a lot better because it's going to give you your time back. You're going to be able to enjoy more time with your family, your friends, go on more vacations, and you don't have to spend all that time behind the computer trying to learn all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, man, we got some good stuff coming, man, and I'm so excited. I really am.
Well, it all boils down to, when somebody sees that system and they log in, or not log in, they click on your link and they opt in and they enter their cell phone number, they're gonna, right off the bat, they're gonna say, wow, the same way that we did when we first went into beta testing of the system, that it's just something that they've never seen. And as they go through the process, they realize, because that question that I said people ask when they look at a business opportunity is, they ask themselves, can I do this and how can I do this? And it's right there in front of them how they can do it. It's all laid out. It's a sales closing funnel that they're going through, and that's when they realize, they get text messages from the person that's doing the marketing and the advertising, and they start building that relationship, which is something that these belly-to-belly marketers are going to jump all over, because what's the one thing that they're trying to do? They're trying to build relationships, and it's difficult to do that with email for most people unless you're a really good communicator. But SMS is a very powerful communication tool. I know Jose was going to jump out. I'm going to pass it over to you, Jose, in a second. As Jose discovered when he first got involved, how powerful it is to communicate with people through a two-way SMS platform.
Yeah, Bruce. This is what I'm really passionate and excited about. Texting is the way things are. You see it in the buses. You see it in the cabs. You see people driving. You see it everywhere. I mean, people are so in tune with that texting that they actually they walk into glass doors because they're so into their cell phone. So that's basically where the market is at. Everybody's here. This is where you can reach them. And texting, communicating with your prospect is the most powerful way to kind of guide them through your funnel, answer some questions, and build a friendship or a relationship with them instantaneously. I mean, when you build that relationship that fast, what is that going to equal to? It's going to equal to money in your pocket. It's going to be an instant sale because you build that friendship. I mean, I've seen people fall in love through chatting. All these dating sites, Match.com and Plenty of Fish, and all these dating sites where people fall in love, they put up, it's like a Facebook. They put up their pictures with their hairs and their muscles or whatever. Everybody's looking nice. When they like you, they click on you and then they send you a message. Hey, how are you? I saw your picture and you look so pretty. Boom, send it. She answers back. And now the relationship and the friendship starts building, and then they meet up for a restaurant somewhere and they fall in love, they get married. But that's how powerful texting and communicating and chatting is. And if people can fall in love, people can make business. That's all I got to say.
Absolutely, Jose.
It's money. So,
Jose, I love your passion, brother.
Hey, I hear you, brother. Go. Take it away, man.
You know what? It's absolutely right. Like, I'm in front of the public all the time, and it's not only us generation. Like, I'm turning 50 in June. Okay. And I caught on to the text messaging before. I said to myself, "Oh, who wants a text? I just call and like, hey, Jose, how the hell you doing?" I phone rather than texting, right? But the fact of the matter is, texting is very powerful. I've been doing it a lot, and I've been seeing that everywhere I go. Get a load of this, Jose. 5-year-olds are texting. Okay, it is huge, my friend. It is huge. We're going to the next level. We got a fantastic email platform. SMS is the revolution. It is the next step. And I tell you, we're going to get into community and everything else. This is powerful, guys. You cannot miss the boat on this. Everybody talks about what if. What if they would have invested in Facebook? What would if they would have invested at the beginning? This is your beginning, guys.
Yeah.
Don't fall asleep. Do what you got to do. Get involved. XLN, we're here for you. That's it. I'm passionate. I'm blowing it up myself here. That's all I got to say.
Guys, I just want to share a personal experience. My girlfriend's mom, she's a little older, and she used to have a flip phone or whatever, and she needed to upgrade. She wanted to communicate with her grandchildren because all her grandchildren are texting each other. They're communicating, but they're not texting grandma because she has this old phone or whatever. She got herself a new iPhone. And now she's communicating, and she's swiping, she's learning how to send pictures through email, she's doing everything. I go, it's like a little toy for her, and she's loving it. But she's communicating with her grandchildren, which is what she wanted. And that goes to show you, it don't matter the age, it don't matter where you are, it just that's the way it is. I mean, back in the day I remember 8-track tapes. Remember 8-track tapes when you listen to music? They were like this fat. You know what I'm saying? You put them in your car, and then the technology advanced, and then it became small and became cassette. Oh, cassette is in now. Oh, no more 8-track. We're in the cassette age. And then after the cassette age came the disc. Oh, CD. Now we got our CDs and whatever, the CDs you put in your car and the audio sound system. Music has been changing and evolving as the years go by. And that was just through music. Well, communication was the same thing. Communication was a phone. You communicated through phone. Now you communicate through text. It's just the way it is. People would answer a text faster than they would answer a call. It frustrates me so much. Sometimes I call my brother because I don't want to text him. I just want to answer the goddamn phone so we can talk. I got to tell you something. I'm driving. I don't want to text him, right? No, he would text me back, okay, and would not answer the phone. I goes, dude, you just text me. Why couldn't you just hit the green button and answer? No, they want to text, bro. That's how powerful texting is. And it just, I'm like, you know what? All right, I'm in the texting game. I got to get in the texting game. And that's just the way that it is, man. So here I am. I'm a texter now. But that's how powerful this thing is, man. This is crazy. And that's how
the phones are not even, they're like mini computers, man. They
are little mini laptops, bro. I think laptops are going to be obsolete, bro, because they're kind of getting heavy now. Dude, you can do everything on a laptop that you can do on a cell phone.
Yeah, I mean, they're little walk-in, they're mini computers that you carry around today. So, yeah, it's the future. And, we're the only ones that have it, man, on a two-way text messaging platform like this. And the process that we have is all patented and everything. So, man, we got
Paulie, XLN all the way, brother. XLN all the way.
So, we got some really good stuff coming. I mean, those of you that are new on this Hangout and everything, get in our Facebook group. Whoever invited you here, make sure you come into our group and be surrounded by our community, because the community is where it's happening, okay? You need to know what's going on. You need to stay up to date with stuff. It's been a little quiet in there lately because of, we've been busy and, some of the guys, I don't know where, people I know it's coming on the holiday season here, so, people are busy out there doing things too. But we're about to get this thing alive here again, okay? Because, we're going to be bringing out this, Bruce has been working hard on it. He had to change some video stuff around. I don't know when we're going to release it, but it's not going to be too much longer here, so just be patient. And he's finding this has got to be like, we're just not throwing it out there, guys. It's just, it's got to be perfect, because if it's not perfect, then it's not going to perform the way we've been saying that it's going to perform. So, all this talking we're doing about, we're saying about this SMS platform, we got to make sure it gets sales for you. So, if it takes an extra couple days or a week, then it does. We're not going to rush it, okay? We need this 100% right, correct, because it's a matter of getting sales and making money, and then not if it's not done correctly. So just give Bruce that time and let him finish up. He's almost done, and then hopefully here within the next week or so we could get this thing launched, and everybody will have a really good Christmas. So that's what I want to say about the SMS system right now. Our email marketing system is still in place. You know, you guys use that in the meantime to build your National Wealth Center business. Pro Travel Plus, we are not building that anymore. That's done. Okay. We did go look at another travel company 2 weeks ago, but we are holding off right now. There's no rush to join it. Okay. And plus, you know, we got this SMS system. We got something else exciting coming in December, which I don't want to really get into right now. That's going to be a surprise. But gear up for that. Save some money for that. So we didn't want to throw another travel opportunity at you too. So you spend money, get distracted from the SMS system. You know, Christmas is coming. You need money for that. You're going to need money for this other exciting thing that we come in because you're going to want to be a part of that. And so we're just going to hold off. There's no rush. The company's not going anywhere. It was really good to go out there and actually see that this was a legitimate company and great people and had a whole staff in place. And so we might replace Pro Travel Plus with another travel company after the new year. Okay, let's get you guys. Right now, the focus is the SMS funnel for National Wealth Center, and then get you guys cash flow. Okay, cash flow is king. Right? That's what we need to do. We're going to get you guys cash flow. Those of you that are in the Amazon Done For You program, I see a lot of you guys making sales in that. I mean, there's plenty of you guys, you're selling product, okay? And you're only going to start selling more too because we're getting closer to Black Friday and Cyber Monday and Christmas, so things will pick up there for you too. So that's good. So between the email marketing system with the PHP rotator there, use in the meantime, build your Amazon business, okay? Start gearing up now for the next couple weeks into next month. Because what's going to happen in middle to end of November into December, we're going to have an explosion happening here inside of XLN. Because we're going to come out with this SMS system. Then we're going to come out with this other exciting thing that will come in. We're going to end this year with a bang, going into 2016 very, very strong, okay? So I want you guys to start getting prepared for this. And if you are new and you're here for the first time, get back with the person who invited you here tonight, because we want to get you in the Facebook group. We want to get you in the National Wealth Center business opportunity, because that opportunity is really good. It's 100% commissions paid directly to you. It generates cash flow very quickly for yourselves. And when we release this SMS funnel here within maybe a week or so, then forget it. You're going to have plenty of money coming to you. Okay, so just want to make that announcement. But with that, let's get on a little bit about our community. What is our community all about? Why are we so special, guys? Who wants to dig into that?
I'll start off here. Oh no, Anthony, you go. I've talked already. You go first.
Oh, man, I lost power, man. I got disconnected, guys. I forgot. No, I mean, part of what makes the system so powerful, I mean, the system, it keeps you efficient. It keeps you doing the right things to build your business. So, I mean, but the foundation of this whole thing that we have here is the community. That's the foundation. Without the community, I don't think it's as powerful. Although the system works great. I mean, we're talking anytime you need some help, there's always someone there. You can reach out anytime, 24/7. It's just, and then you have that third-party validation, and you got new people you bring into your business, and you want to show them that, hey, this is not, this is more people doing this. This is a whole community of people involved in this wonderful opportunity, and it helps. It helps convert sales for you, and because they can see that there's many people they can talk to about what's going on, because a lot of people are in the business. It just keeps things simple for you. If you're a busy person that don't have a lot of time, you can't take care of your downline, the community is there for you. They look out. You can always look for support there. That's just powerful. You can't, I mean, that's, for the average person that's trying to build a business, it's hard to do this by yourself. So you have the community there as well, and you have the leaders, and you can always reach out to somebody. It's not putting in a support ticket, within 24 hours whether somebody's gonna answer that for you. No, someone there always instantly, almost instantly. And we're constantly, like Paulie says, trying to find new leaders. Yeah, we have so many leaders in the community, helping, and you know, so yeah, that's what makes the system so powerful. The community, you can ask for nothing better than that. 'Cause, it's that's my take on it. I mean, as far as the community uh, and the system. I mean, the system. What when you have like an email marketing system, it keeps you doing income producing activity because but it takes a long time, like everyone says, and we just constantly keep evolving. Our systems are getting better and better, more efficient. It's getting you closer. But the whole thing, this business is about people helping people, at the end of the day. And what better way to do that when you have systems in place that gets you closer to the person. We have so many ways to communicate with people through the internet, through our Facebook community. I mean, there's so many ways, so many tools that we use, and it just helps you. It makes it easier for you to build your business online. And I know that every one of us, including myself, have started seeing success when we work together. Paulie and Bruce have had other community. When we were beta testing this SMS system, we had another community. It was powerful. I mean, everything was great because you could always reach out to somebody. And I mean, I don't know what else to say about the community, but basically, I'm really excited about that SMS system. I really am. And yeah.
I just wanted to chime in on something you said, Anthony.
Yeah.
That the community is just another way to communicate with people, and that's really what all the tools are really based upon, is communicating. An autoresponder is a way to communicate with people, right? Our Facebook group is a way to communicate with people. The community is a tool to communicate with people within the community and new people coming into the community. These Hangouts are a way to communicate with people. SMS, two-way texting, is a way to communicate with people. Calling people on the phone is a way to communicate with people. Why do you think that belly-to-belly marketers have, Anthony, can you mute out? You got a background noise.
Oh.
Belly-to-belly marketers have home meetings and do hotel meetings for one reason and one reason only, two reasons: to present the opportunity, but to communicate that presentation to people, right? That's part of their communication. But we do it online through Hangouts, and we have the community in Facebook as a tool. All communication tools, like you said, Anthony. So that's how you build relationships, by communicating with people, and that's the only way to do it, is having the most powerful communication tool. And that's why we're bringing SMS to the community, because it is one, like Jose said, it's a powerful communication tool. People open a text message 98% of the time because there's no, like in an email, there's a subject line. There's no subject line. You have to open the text message and read it. So the open rates are higher, which is going to correlate to higher conversions in your business, because if people open your emails more frequently, 98% of the time, you think you'd get more sales, right? Well, you would. However, you can't communicate with that person, instantaneously through email. And most people aren't going to email back and forth. Once in a while, you get people that ask you questions in an autoresponder series. I get them here and there. But nothing compared to the instantaneous power of communication through SMS. Doesn't compare. It only makes sense reaching people where they are. Like Paulie said, you got your computer wherever you go, right? Well, if you got your communication device wherever you go, and you're using SMS marketing, you're going to reach that person wherever they are. We had somebody that was beta testing. Their prospect was in the hospital while their wife was giving birth, and he actually texted back to that person and said, listen, my wife's giving birth, I'm in the hospital, let me get back to you tomorrow. this is, this is what we're talking about, reaching people wherever they are. They're not home. They're not sitting in front of their laptop. So it only makes sense. They may open an email on their phone, but they may not respond to it, and then they'll forget it because they'll close it. That email will get lost in the sea of emails that they get. But text messages, they're not going to get lost, and they are going to get seen. And like I said, that's going to be higher conversions. You're going to make more money with a smaller list. Period. We experienced it. We're excited to bring the new system to you. I'm just finishing up tweaking the videos. There's a lot going into video creation, a lot more than you could ever imagine. It's not just me taking a video of myself from my cell phone and talking. There's a lot going on to editing a video, putting audio to it, putting video tracks together, creating video clips, and merging them all together with transitions and putting music to it. You're literally writing almost harder than writing a song, writing the music, putting lyrics to it, and then playing it on an instrument. It's probably the next hardest thing to do compared to making a video. But I'm almost done. I've been underground. I apologize if I haven't been, out there a lot. I know you guys have been, all you guys below here and this Hangout haven't heard from me. But, I get underground, and I'm telling you, I'm working 12 hours straight creating a video, and then your computer crashes, or the program your software that you're using crashes, and you lose everything, or you lose some of it, and you're starting all over. It's not duplicatable, guys. So I'm going to make it right and make it duplicatable for everybody.
Hey, Bruce, I want to chime in something real quick that Paulie mentioned earlier about belly to belly and interacting with the person one-on-one, and how people are still doing that, still recruiting, recruiting at hotel meetings and trying to get them at their houses and throwing these little cookie milk parties and at their houses, selling pots and pans and makeup and whatever, and trying to recruit and build their business, their empire. That's not duplicatable. You can't copy that because, for instance, you can make a good business if you live in an area like in New York. There's a lot of people. You can just go out there and you can start building something. But what happened if you live in Kansas, out in the boonies, bro? How you gonna get? Where are you gonna get people out there? You got to go drive 2 miles to the next farm to get to the next person. But when you're building a list of cell phones, you know what I'm saying? You can advertise buy traffic to your website. People start opting in with their phone numbers, and you can start. It don't matter if they're from Australia, on the other side of the world. You send them a text. It's 3 o'clock in the morning over there. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon over here. You can still communicate. Your reach through an SMS platform is so much bigger, quicker, and faster and more profitable than anything out there on the planet. Period. End of story. Okay?
Not to mention, Jose, you have to have the gift of gab. With SMS, you don't have to have it.
You don't have to. You just have to guide them through it. Yo, check out the next video. Just click here. All right, talk to me later. I'll call you later. I'll text you later. You're done. And they get the instructions, then they just do it, and then your website does all the selling and telling for you. But that's how powerful text messaging is. That's where the future is going. That's where we're going. We're about to release this thing any day now, any minute. Sometime this week, I hope. And it's time to start building that cell phone list, man, and start communicating. And the website's going to do all the selling and telling, man. It's gonna just close like crazy. So you probably won't even do that much texting. That's how exciting this thing is, man.
All right, I just want to get back. I just want to get back on the community a little bit more, because we know the power on the SMS and stuff. We have some new people, and why would they want to join our team? Why would they want to be with? Why would they want to be involved with XLN here? It's because when Bruce and I first created XLN, like I said before earlier at the beginning of this hangout, is that the community had to come first. There had to be that had to be your foundation. And the reason why I say that is because when most people join an opportunity, probably all people, just about, when they join a new business op, right? When they get into that business op, it's new to them. So when they join, 9 chances out of 10, they have a lot of questions. They need some help. They need to be directed someplace. You know, they may not know what to do. Maybe they're brand new and never done any of this stuff before. So we put a community in place because that support system, that help that that person's coming into this business opportunity has to be there immediately. And why I say that is because let's just take somebody. A lot of people work, right? They may be working a 9 to 5 job, a 7 a.m. to 4 o'clock job, or whatever, right? Somebody may be joining them at 8 o'clock in the morning, and they're off at work, driving to work, and don't even know somebody to join them. So now all of a sudden this person's excited to want to get started in this new business opportunity, and all of a sudden they don't have any help. What does that person do, right? Because you're tied up, or you're sleeping, or you're at work and can't take the time out to help this person. That person shouldn't suffer for that. That's where our community comes in place. They're able to come into our Facebook community. They're able to ask a question there, and they're able to get help instantly. Okay? That's why me and Bruce, create team leaders, because 1 or 2 people can't handle thousands of people. We can't sit up 24 hours a day answering questions all day. It's impossible. So what we do is we create team leaders here, so we duplicate ourselves. So like just down here, plus many people down on the comment section, we have a lot of team leaders that are able to help the new people coming into these opportunities, into our community every single day, every single minute of the day, 24 hours around the clock, because we have people around the world that do this, okay? So when that new person comes in and joins, if their sponsor's sleeping or off at work someplace, they could come into our Facebook group, ask a question, and somebody will answer them within minutes, if not seconds. That is the beautiful part of our community. Oh, somebody is always there, got their hand out, ready to help, okay? Because I will tell you this, if you're out there on the internet or belly to belly, or joining people in a business opportunity, and let's face it, most of you guys are looking for those team leaders, those guys that have the big teams, the systems, the big earners, right? You're never going to get any help from those people because they're too busy. They got too much of a following. They got big downlines, and you get lost in the shuffle. So that's where the frustration comes in for a lot of new marketers, a lot of people that are coming new into the opportunity, is that one person, that one leader, that sponsor you are joining, he only can work with so many people. And the people he's going to work with is only the people that are putting a lot of money in his pocket. Other than that, you're not going to get any help from him or her, okay? So that's where the missing part of all this was in network marketing, of all these people joining opportunities and getting left hanging with no help, ending up in a frustrating type of situation where they go off and they quit. Okay? That's what we stopped at XLN. Our community, our foundation is our team, our community. Okay? Because that's where you're going to get all your help that you need. Whether it's from your sponsor, or it's one of our team leaders, or somebody who just knows the answer to a question. That's what we're about, people helping people, so we all succeed. Now, with our SMS system, I will tell you this. It's so important about community with us that when you join this SMS system, you're going to get a back office, but the back office is a full community. How much is that just worth alone, monthly? Okay? So, what does that mean? When you join an opportunity, right, you don't even need sponsors in this SMS system, because you have the back office and the community back there, that you have hundreds and thousands going to be of people that's going to help you and guide you and answer any question you might have away from Facebook. You don't even have to be on Facebook. Okay? We're going to have our own community in the back of the system, which is very powerful. All right? Also with that, it's a very powerful tool in another way, meaning that, hey, this system's going to do all the automation. It's going to get you sales. It's going to make you a lot of money, right? What's that going to do? That's going to give you time freedom, right? That's going to give you maybe, hey, an extra vacation. Hey, maybe an extra 2 or 3 vacations a year, right? So when you go on those vacations, right, your system's automated, sales are coming in, people still got to get help. Now you're away on vacation, your business shouldn't stop running, right? That's where the power of the community comes in. The community back there in your back office, people come in, they're right in their back office, the community's there. So if they have a question, they got hundreds and thousands of people right there answering the question for you. So you could go enjoy your vacation. You could go enjoy your holiday and not be worried about the people that are signing up under you not getting any help. Okay? So very powerful thing. Community is number one with us. Solves a lot of problems, creates a lot of duplications, and it makes people a lot less frustrated. So that's all I want to say.
Yeah, can I say something real quick too before we? I think we're almost at an hour now, right? So, looks like we don't have just one community now. Look, check it out. We're gonna have like 2 communities. So, our community is something special here. It's about the people you surround yourself with, and the people you surround yourself with, they're gonna be one or two things. They're gonna be the foundation to your success, or they're gonna be the slope to your failure. And people that are negative, they stick together, and people who are positive, they stick together. So the community and the people you surround yourself with, you're either an example of what to be or what not to be. We're an online community, or better yet, an online family, and we're dedicated, we're committed, and we're 100% focused on building relationships, whether that's through email or through our SMS marketing, and we're just all about running with like-minded people who share a common vision, to this massive success that we have in our heads. And this is much more than just a business. This online family is about surrounding yourself with the people who bring out the best in you. It's about surrounding yourself with people that push you to become the best version of yourself. It's about surrounding yourself with people who have the same drive, the same motivation, or the same goals as you, or even better, more drive or more motivation. It's about surrounding yourself with those like-minded individuals. So, but the one thing we all have in common is the dedication to growing ourselves as not just entrepreneurs, but as people on a day-to-day basis. We all have ambition, we all have persistence, and we all have consistency. So why not surround yourself with people who are striving for ultimately the same goals as you, different dreams, but the same goals. Because everything that we do starts with a vision. So don't give up. Whether it's the email marketing or on our new SMS system that's coming out, because of the time it's going to take to achieve it. Time is going to pass regardless. So make sure ask yourself, why not spend that time with a online family that's going to save you thousands and thousands of dollars on learning, mentorship, and resources. So just come on in, take a seat, learn how to grow a real business, and get that success that you've been craving for, who knows how long. People, a couple months, or there's people who have been doing this since the 90s. So just grab a seat. It's going to be a fun ride.
Hey, Yumbo, I wanted to chime in on something you said about hanging out with as far as like the community is concerned, and hanging out, and I put the big W there for winners, and Waiter's got a big W in his chest. The other day I was driving, and I kid you not, I was just on my lane, right lane, just kind of cruising, and all of a sudden I hear this big sounding mufflers coming at me, and I thought they were Harley Davidson. Actually, there was one Ferrari, then it was another Lambo, then there was a Nissan GTR. I don't know if you guys know that car, but it's insane. The Nissan that throws a supercar. And then there was a Jaguar, and there was another Porsche, and they were just flying. and he just right past me. And I looked and I smiled and I said, you know, all these supercars, and I kid you not, they all, and I saw an Audi R8. It's like another Lambo type Audi, is exotic and everything. All of them were all $100,000 cars. Each and every one of those cars were over $100,000. They were all riding together. You know why? Because they stick together. They're at that high end of performance. These are like pro athletes in cars. These are the athletic cars. They're supercars, man, and they all hang out together. Why? Because they think the same, they perform the same, and they all are value at the same price. They're always flocking together. They're not gonna be hanging out with no little Civic Hondas, man. They're not gonna do it. They got high end performance. They go to the different bars. They go to different clubs. They just different type of as a different type of animal. That's what we are. You know, that's what we are. We're a different type of breed, and we share that in the community, and that's what we're going. That's what we're going to be doing. And you know, if you either with us or you're going to do your own thing, you know, away from us. Go back to your job and do whatever it is that you got to do. But this is what we do. We're going to make money online, and we're going to make a lot of it, and we're going to stick together. And that's what this community is all about. One vision, one goal. We all have the same vision, the same dream, the same aspiration. And that's how it is, man. I want to hang out with people who make money online. I don't want to have a job. I hate my job. I don't want to go back. I want to make money here. This is what I want to do, and I want to do it for the rest of my life, as long as the internet is still alive and it's still going strong, and texting is the way. And then when texting becomes a cassette tape, you know, it becomes old, we go on to the new stuff, all right? But that's basically what it is until the day I die, because I don't want to work for somebody else. That's my thing. But anyway, that's all I had to say, guys. Take it away.
Wait, you know, you said the cassette, you know, and you know the CD or the cassette tape becomes a CD.
That's my thing. But anyway, that's all I
have. Jose, he's just dropping knowledge, and he's giving dating advice tonight. You know, getting personal with our prospects. You know, about SMS marketing. You know, because there is no other marketing platform that allows you to get closer to the consumer without actually being there face to face. You know, there's nothing more personal, more pervasive, or provides more proximity for the marketer. You know, it's probably the most personal market that exists. You know, it's always in our pockets. It sits next to our beds, and we're always looking at it. You know, so whether you're looking for building the business, or in Jose's case, we looking for that new partner dating. Hey, Jose, when you met your girl, did you call her or did you text her first?
It was text, bro.
Boom, there it is.
there it is. As soon as we met, she went home, I went home, and then I was texting her. I was like, hey, what are you doing? You know. And
there it is.
With
point in case.
Jose, I love your girl. She's awesome.
Thank you, brother. So yeah, man, that's how powerful text messaging is. It's the way of the future. It's the way it's where we're going. It's for the time being. It's just the way that it is. And
technology, baby, technology.
Technology is where it's at, man. And that's yo. You know what's funny? I can see big companies, all right, buying our software like Prudential, MetLife, Mercedes-Benz. All those big companies are going to be buying our software to communicate through text messaging, through the software. They're going to have operators standing by texting their customers on their phone, because they're not going to be having, thank you for calling Mercedes-Benz, my name is Jose, how may I help you? They don't do that no more. They're going to have operators standing by texting people, and that's just the way that it is. It's huge. It's just the way that it is. If not, they're already doing it. But
right.
that's where we're at right now.
These are little computers. You can even hang out in these little things. I mean, everything is here. Everything that you can possibly need is in this thing, and is everywhere. Wherever anybody goes, they have this. This is the future. You must come to evolve with us.
Do you know how many people? The other day I went to work and I actually forgot my phone. I was halfway to work and I turned around to go get it. And I told my boss I was late because I forgot my wallet. I had to lie. But It should be, and you know how many people have done that? They forgot their phones and they go back because it's that important. They can't live without it. They got their time, their schedule, their babysitting, everything in life. This is their whole life right here.
Hey, Jose, the future is the next ones are implants in the brain.
Yeah, until then, we're going to be using this. That's what I'm. Yeah, you're right.
So you should be using an iPhone. Get rid of the Android. All right. Well.
Hell no.
Well,
Samsung, bro, all the way.
All right, we're going on an hour, so a lot of good stuff tonight. A little different approach, but I guess you know, I hope the new people that are here learned something, got to know a little bit about us, and you know, get back with the person that invited you here tonight, and let's get you started. So with that, let's start with closing statements. Who wants to go first? Anthony, you want to start with some closing statements? Want to start ending this?
Sure. I just want to speak to the new people. If you've been out there any time trying to figure this thing out, let us help you cut the learning curve. I mean, all the tools that you could possibly need to build a business is all in one place here with us. And it keeps you efficient. It keeps you building your business. You want to make money, this is the most efficient way to do it. And we just keep getting better and better and better. The systems just keep getting better and better and better. And it's not a long learning curve to get to the point where you can make some money. That's all I got to say. Click the access button, get into our community. Let's do this. Let's help you start building, making some money.
Awesome. Thanks for hanging out with us, Ann. Always a pleasure, bud.
Same here, brother.
Young Bull, what you got to say, brother? Closing statements.
All right, let's close it out. So, you know, for the new person that is here, hopefully we didn't scare you away yet. But I just have, you know, one message, you know, just don't be afraid to change. You know, you may lose something good, but you may gain something, you know, a lot better. The fact that you aren't where you want to be and that you're still watching this hangout up to this point, that should be enough motivation. If you want to start your own business, start developing an entrepreneurship mindset. Even if you're an employee, even if you're working a 9-to-5, you know, especially if you're an employee working a 9-to-5. Some people, you know, they just dream of this, the success that we're ready for, and you know, others will wake up and they go work for it. So, you know, I believe that we were born to do something greater than to just work our day job, go home in traffic, open a bottle of beer, or warm up your cup of tea, or what LA people like to do, juice, and plop on the couch. You know, I believe that we were born to do something so much more bigger than ourselves and so much greater. So, but you got to make the decision to take yourself and your business more serious. You will always be able to find a legitimate sounding reason as to why you can't do something. There will always be a way to justify it to yourself, so you know, so you can sleep better at night. But here's the truth, you know, if you really want to do something, you'll find a way. Otherwise, you'll find an excuse. So you guys have heard us talk all night about our SMS system. You guys have heard the research. You guys have heard everything. You know, these next 10 to 12 months, you know, I really believe that life is not going to be the same. We're going to travel more. We're going to make a lot of money. We're going to change lives for the long term. And I hope in 10 years from now, you know, from today, I hope you're able to say, you know, that you chose your life and that you didn't settle for it. And you decided to join us today because we got some big things coming. And just do it for yourself. You know, invest in yourself. Hit that show me more button. Put in your info, and then get back to the person who invited you here.
Awesome. Thanks, Young Bull. Always a pleasure. Waiter. Closing statements, buddy.
Hey, Paulie. I love you, brother.
Love you.
Okay. Basically, I want to say something here. You know, I didn't come to this group as a leader automatically. This W stands for Wade, and Wade also stands for a heart. Okay, and you know what? I'm going to tell you something, especially to the new people. If you're afraid, nothing wrong with that. You know, I was very much afraid when I first started, and I was fortunate to get hooked up to this group. And I started by getting involved in our community and getting to know the people and learning everything. And I learned to this day. And being a leader is not a right. It's a privilege to be part of this team. And I must always uphold the standards that we have, and that is truth and honesty and respect. If you sign up with any one of us, whoever brought you here, these are the qualities that are asked of us. And I am so grateful to find all these people here that have helped me be the better person I am. And that's what we're about. When we say people helping people, it's not just mere words. It is a lifestyle. It's what we strongly believe in. And I'll guarantee you that no matter who you sign up with, I have been tough on the people that are under me, and there's a reason for it. Because I want you to succeed. In your success lies my success. And that is the bottom line, and that is shared amongst all of us. This is heartfelt from me. I love you all, and I am proud to be part of this family. Sign up, and let's get going. Love you all.
Awesome, Coach Wade, man. Whoa. Wow. Powerful stuff, man. It's true, though. Absolutely true what he said. Yep. Sometimes, it's like you ever, for those guys out there that played sports, you ever have that coach that was like, he was a little tough, but he was tough for a reason on you, because he made you a better player. He made you a better person. And then later on, at that time you may have not got it, but as you got older and you grew up, you probably thanked him. And it was a blessing that you met that coach at that time in your life, because he changed your life in a way. He made you a better player. He made you a better person. And that's what I think Wade is trying to say. So awesome, pretty deep there, but awesome, man, awesome. Okay, Jose, close the statements, buddy.
If you want to make money, hang out with the guys who are making money in this thing. All right, and we're the guys. We're the guys who are making money. All the guys here in the panel, these guys are my brothers. We have a bond and a friendship that nobody can break us, man. And I'm glad that I found these guys. The first guy I met was Bruce. He was the one who introduced me to Paulie. Paulie then introduced me to Anthony. Then Wader came in, and then it's just it's been a family that it's a beautiful thing, man. And you can be a part of us by joining us and being part of the community. The community has the same love, the same respect that we have for them, they have for us, and this is definitely the place to be. They say if you hang out with 9 broke people, you'll be the 10th, because that's what they're broke, and then you're broke too, because you all have something in common. I talked about that earlier with the guys that were driving. They all had the same high-end cars. Everybody's hanging out with what they like and what they have in common with. Doctors hang out with doctors, lawyers hang out with lawyers, cops hang out with cops, firefighters hang out with firefighters, drug addicts hang out with other drug addicts, drinking buddies have other drinking buddies, and it goes on and on and on. All right? So you want to hang out with online moneymakers? That's what we are. Come and hang out with us, and we'll teach you the ropes, which is not easy. I mean, it's simple as far as teaching the ropes, because it's just click here, click there, and do this and do that, and you're done. Because the system does everything else for you. So get involved, join us, click the link below, get with the person who introduced you to this Hangout, get back with them, and get yourself rolling, man. Buy yourself the website, your own website. The minute that you whip out your credit card and you buy your own system, it's yours, and now you're a business owner. You're just ready to promote and start sharing it with people and driving traffic and start making your money, the money that you deserve, and grow it as big as you want to. And you got no boss hanging over you. You only got is cheerleaders like us cheering you on and yelling and screaming and telling, yeah, man, you just made $100. Do it again. Do it again. Because that's what we do. We support and we cheer you to make money. More money. We want you to make more money than us. All right? Because the market is so damn huge, just like an ocean. Well, what are you going to do? Fight over the water? No, this is my water. Everybody can just get in the water. It's so big. The beach is it's just so huge. That's what this market is like. So just click the link, man, and get yourself started. And I love each and every one of you guys. I love my brothers here, and I love you guys out there watching us. So take care, and we'll see you next week.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. He's always got the best analogy, man. All right, Bruce, take it on home, brother. Close it out.
Excuse me. You know, I always got to follow Jose, and it's like, how do I follow that? You know, I guess I'll just keep it short and sweet, and you know, kind of talk to the new person and just be real brief about it, because I'm going back underground and finishing up my videos. But you know, when I first got in this industry about 8 years ago, you know, I joined a network marketing company, and I went through my list, and I had nobody else to talk to in my warm market. You know, I was trying to figure out what to do. Now what do I do? You know, I ran through my list, and you know, now where do I go? Where do I turn? What do I do? And one of the leaders in that company said to me, you know, they say that if you stick with this, eventually you'll make it. And I wanted to believe him, and I evidently I did, because I'm still here. And back then I wouldn't have dreamed that, you know, I would have met Paulie, we would have become business partners, created XLN a year ago, and been in the position that I'm in, you know, making money on the internet, because I knew nothing about the internet 8 years ago. Nothing, absolutely nothing. So if you're brand new here, I guess the moral to my story is, you know, if you're serious, you know, be committed and have determination and belief that you can do it. But the key word is desire, because I had the desire. That's why I stuck with it, and that's where, you know, I became the marketer that I am today, because desire is the starting point of all success. And if you wake up each day with the desire to succeed, every day will be a brand new day. That's all I got.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. All right, and I will leave you with this, guys, man. I just got to tell you, I wish I had. If I was new online trying to make money, or you know, or even a marketer that's been by myself, being frustrated over the last few years, trying to make money, man, I wish I had a community like this. I wish I had some place I could go to get help and, you know, get taught, and you know, because you know, we don't charge for this. All right, I do this full time. I love doing this. I love helping people. Could I help everybody? No, but that's what our community is there for. You know, all the help that you could get. We will shave 5 to 7 years off of this learning curve for you. Don't be afraid. Come in the community. Within 3 to 4 months to 5 months, if you apply yourself in this business, you're going to be an expert. We'll get you there. Don't be afraid. The internet is not a scary place. All right, it's actually very simple. It's just people that make it hard. Okay, so those of you that have stuck with us, that is still with us from last year, man, get ready, because in about another 2 weeks to the end of the year, things are going to really heat up here. Okay, so for the next week to 10 days, rest up. Okay. All right, rest up. I'm going to tell you rest up, because there's some stuff coming here that we're going to end this year with a bang, man. And the people that left us or is not paying attention, they're going to be kicking themselves once they hear about us again, because there's some really, really powerful stuff coming for you guys. And we're going to really gear this up to get some really good momentum going into 2016. Where we're going to be changing a lot of lives. A lot of people are going to be quitting their jobs. So get ready for it, because probably in a week to 10 days, the storm is going to come. Okay? Right now it's calm before the storm. the storm's going to hit, and the floodgates are going to open up here in XLN. So get ready, man. We'll see you next Monday night. Hope you guys enjoy your week, and have a good night.
Love you, everybody.
Good night, all.
Good night, everybody.